MLB The Show has baseball from the Pacific Northwest and Safeco Field in Seattle. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Mariners. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 Seattle Mariners.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Angels, as longtime manager Mike Scioscia will line up his guys like this. They'll go to work against no small task indeed. The 2010 American League Cy Young Award winner, King Felix, right-hander Felix Hernandez. And the Mariners defensively would look like this behind him. Eric Ibar will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading off the afternoon for the Angels, shortstop, Eric Ibar.
Underway here this afternoon is right away. This ball's headed for the hole and into right field. A one-pitch leadoff single to start things out.
They got right out in front of this pitch and pulled it sharply right through the hole. Now they get something started early with the leadoff man on base to begin the ball game.
David Freese will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Now the first pitch. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Bloomquist will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Well, he gave up a hit with the first pitch he threw. Now he gets an out with the second. At least we'll have a quick game on our hands if this keeps up.
Mike Trout will get his first opportunity now. Runner still at first with one away. Here's the first offering. And easy to read the thought process here as he starts him out with a sinker below the knees, and it's 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here's the 1-2. hard sinker misses 2-2.
Come on, I'm watching the game.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, that's a good confidence builder with a runner on base here in the first. This is definitely the man to worry about in this lineup. There's little question about that, so he'll be fired up about that one.
Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. The next pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Well, you see there on the graphic, his first steal of the year, of course, and it comes here on opening day. The 1-2 pitch from Felix. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more on opening day after this. There's the starting lineup for the host Mariners. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys as his numbers are on your screen. And defensively, the Angels will look like this in the field. Willie Bloomquist will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
The shortstop, Willie Bloomquist.
Too low, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And this time the fastball's by him, and that'll even things out at 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
The 1-1. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And he will make it there with their first hit of the ball game, a leadoff double. Austin Jackson will stand in for the first time here. Now here's the first pitch. Oh, and he runs up and gets a good one down. And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single.
Well, if these guys are going to do anything this season, he's going to need to be a big part of that offense. And he comes through big time right here with a base hit in his very first at-bat.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, will be the batter. First pitch coming. On a big swing by Cano as he lifts this one high and deep out to right field. And he will not make the play. It's off his glove.
And it's been a good start for him here so far, that's for sure. You get that first run of the game here on the RBI double, but that second runner has to put on the brakes at third, so it might take him one more hit to really get him off and running.
Now the first pitch. Nelson Cruz swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
And you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ball game, so you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
He's set, now the pitch. Now a ball lined toward right center. And that's a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. And Kyle Seager will stand in looking to keep this first inning rally hot. first pitch coming. And this is fouled straight back. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. He's ready. Now the pitch. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Hit hard, but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again.
You can do it.
Again, a 1-2. And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away. Justin Ruggiano will take his cuts now. First offering on the way. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Certainly love a one-pitch pop-out in that spot. That's like a get-out-of-jail-free card.
Here's the first offering. Seth Smith is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here's the 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
In the air to straightaway center field. Trout is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on.
Leading off with the Angels,
Albert Pujols will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up.
And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And he'll take strike 3 call. Make it 3 straight punch-outs now on the mound. 1 away. Now here's the first pitch. Cole Calhoun comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Matt Joyce will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a changeup from Hernandez as he gets ahead. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. The 1-2. And this is on the ground toward the hole. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. So a strong inning there for Felix Hernandez. His guys lead it 2-0. Logan Morrison will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Logan Morrison.
First pitch to him. Ball 1. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Yeah, the first inning was no picnic, and now he's already in trouble again here in the second. He hadn't looked all that sharp so far, and he's in danger of really putting his guys behind the 8 ball early.
Mike Zunino will be the batter. First pitch on the way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You can bet he's a little rattled still from that first inning. He gave up a lot of solid contact that first time through the lineup.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Now another 2-2. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
You know, it's always a danger as an outfielder when you try to make a play like this. You worry about that wrist because sometimes you can get it tucked under when you hit the ground and you can twist it up pretty good or maybe even break it. But here, not only does he come away unhurt, but he also comes away with the baseball.
Stepping in now, Willie Bloomquist. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And a good swing there on 1-0, but this is in the air out to right field. Calhoun is there, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 16,
Austin Jackson will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. First pitch coming. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Seattle. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Josh Rutledge ready to go here as we begin the third.
Josh Rutledge.
Now the first pitch. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. And here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now here it comes. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. Eric Ibar will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here it comes. And Ibar will lay off that one. It's even at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Change-up just off the black, and it's 2-1. All the way here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy, get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
2 out, nobody on. Here he comes on 2-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Robinson Cano makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the first offering. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. And as it's just opening day, we've got plenty more baseball coming up as we take a look at our upcoming schedule. First pitch coming. First pitch here is another ground ball. This one over to third base. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Kyle Seager will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Now the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Seager will wait on the 1-0. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. David Freese will get us started here for the Angels with the excitement waiting on deck in the form of Mike Trout. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Just overmatched him there.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and lay off.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. He'll get it into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Josh Hamilton will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Boy, as a hitter, you know you're hoping to get that ball into the outfield somewhere, make it hit the grass, give your guy a chance to score. In this situation, all he does is get to third base. That's not a big help.
Albert Pujols will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Cruz is there and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. More opening day baseball coming up following this. First pitch coming. Justin Ruggiano is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, that's just pretty standard operating procedure right here. You get him leaning out over the plate on that slider running away, and then you bust him inside hard on that fastball in the inside corner.
Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
And it goes without saying, but how well this team plays defensively is going to say a lot about how they fare this year. They made it a big priority in spring training, so you hate to see them start making errors here on opening day.
Here's Seth Smith now. And he pops it up back behind second base. And Ibar will put this one away for the first out.
Popping it up is bad enough, but doing it on the first pitch, you know, and out of the zone to boot, I mean, this just is not a good AB. I can tell you that.
Now here's the first pitch. Logan Morrison is at the plate as he watches ball one. One-oh. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. Calhoun is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Now the first pitch is in the air out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Cole Calhoun will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. There's a good fastball from Hernandez that time. Strike 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
On the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Matt Joyce will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
And this guy's had his way with him so far, so maybe this is the way to change things up. Maybe go into attack mode up there. Kind of get the sense that they've been a little too passive, so this is a nice first pitch single.
Oh, and he misses it. Chris Iannetta will dig in now following the error, and it's almost as though they've been given a lifeline here to get back into this game.
Oh, they've been handed a golden opportunity. You got to find a way to make that one hurt.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. Smith is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Eric Ibar. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. First offering on the way. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
Pause, now the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Angels threaten, but leave them loaded. They're down 2-0. Willie Bloomquist will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Trout is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Austin Jackson will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Now here's the first pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. Trout is in his tracks now, and there's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. And Cano out in front of it as he pulls this one foul into the seats down the right side. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the right side, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned the corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Nelson Cruz is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out with a man at first. Ready now on 1-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Pujols will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. Mike Trout ready to settle in here to start the Angels half of the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons with you in this one. First pitch swinging here as this is on the ground for the second baseman Cano. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Josh Hamilton will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Another 0-2 coming. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. This is lifted the other way out to left center. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
Boy, his guy's got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Now the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
No runs, 4 hits. 1 error for the Angels so far.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Try again, 1-2. Now this ball popped up. Playable, however, behind the plate for Zunino. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. Kyle Seager will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Pitch on the way. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now the pitch. Just a touch outside, 1-2. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Ibar backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Justin Ruggiano will stand in. He reached on an error last time through. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined towards center field. And he is going to reach. It's a base hit.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Hit softly to the right side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Logan Morrison will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. First pitch to him. And he takes ball 1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
1-0 pitch now. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 1-1 on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. Throw won't get him. Now here comes Angels manager Mike Scioscia on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Fernando Salas trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out.
Fernando Salas.
Mike Zunino will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. And we'll have a pinch runner coming on now as Endy Chavez is set to take over on the base pass.
Endy Chavez.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
And the M's just need that one big hit that's been eluding them.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. He's set. Now the pitch. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
This is always a danger with a runner on third. It looked like the slider there, but he just overcooked it. It's going to allow that runner to come in and score.
Here comes a 1-2. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. 7th inning coming up. The M's lead it 3-0. Endy Chavez will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Chavez.
First pitch on the way. Fouled straight back. Now here's the pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
Here's Cano now at second. Well onto the outfield grass as he makes the stop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Matt Joyce will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Next pitch for Felix will be number 75 in the ball game. Now a ball hit in the air to left center. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. Josh Rutledge will stand in. He reached on an error last time through. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. No runs, 4 hits. 1 error for the Angels so far. Hard hit to third. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Mariners move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Yeah, you know, this game kind of felt like it could have been played back in 1968. Very well played, very low scoring, very quick game, too. I'll tell you, I could go for a few more of these this year. That'd be okay by me.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, the Mariners were given a great boost by the start turned in by this man, Felix Hernandez. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Mariners win it 3-0. So long from Seattle.
Our final line score